What is going on, everybody? It's Black Apino, the Apple Guy, and I thought I'd just make a short video on what I've been doing since my last video that I posted on new content. I do have new content that I will be adding to my channel. Unfortunately, it's a lot of content, so you have to bear with me on how much of it, because it's going to take a while for me to kind of sort it out and then post it. For those of you who don't know, I attended VidCon last year. I also attended VidCon this year. So that's where I've actually been for the last week prior to me posting that video. And for those of you who saw my video of the Lamborghini that I posted, yes, that was when I attended, that was while I was at VidCon. So for those of you who don't know what VidCon is, and for those of you who do know what VidCon is, and you can just, fast forward past this, but for those of you who don't know what VidCon is, it's a convention for YouTubers, but it's not strictly only YouTubers. It's also for people who do all types of social media on many levels. People who do YouNow and Live.me, as well as Instagram. There's Mevo, and there's like a lot of other different vendors out there who do social media platforms. It just so happens that Live.me and YouNow are two of the larger venues for social media, as well as obviously YouTube and Instagram. And basically what you do is, in order to attend this convention, you need to buy a pass. There are three kinds of passes in order to get to the convention, and each pass is different because some will allow you to do things that the other passes won't. One of the passes, there are three. One's community, there's the creator, and then there's industry. Um, Community basically is kind of like getting your foot in the door of VidCon. You're not really sure if it's something you want to attend, on a yearly basis, or something you want to, it was just something you just want to kind of get your head on and see what it's all about. Allows you access to the vendor floor, just like all the other ones. Um, but this one allows you to do meet and greets, which basically means that, say you follow someone on YouTube and they too attend VidCon. They've been doing it every year, and you look on under the VidCon website, and it shows them as a creator showing up to attend VidCon. And in order for you to meet and greet them, you have to have a community pass. So basically, you get a community pass, and then it basically allows you to go over, and you get to go stand in line. Usually it's about, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on who the creator is, who the YouTube star is. And this goes for Instagram as well, depending on who is going to be there for Instagram, which usually is a lot. There's usually long lines for both. Depending on the creator or who the star is, sometimes you can get a photo with them, sometimes you can't. It just depends on whatever the creator or the person on Instagram star, whatever they decide they want to do. So if someone to take a picture and they'll allow you to take a picture with them, then they will. If others won't, all they'll do is give you an autograph. Then that's pretty much all you can do. You can't get a picture with them. You can take a picture of them, but you can't be in the picture with them. That's just the wraps of how that works. Same thing with the YouTube. You may be someone you want to get a picture with, and in the YouTube section where they do all the photo ops. Some will allow you to do it, some won't. It just depends on what the person that's doing it feels like doing. And then you have creator, which is what I do. I've been a YouTube creator since 2006. You basically want to learn how to grow your channel and get more subscribers, as well as learning how to do collaborations with other YouTubers so that they can help you you can both kind of help each other gain subscribers. And also other seminars like learning how to use video editing, and how to understand how to do the basics of that, and how that can help you get more subscribers, because the better the video, the better the editing, the more subscribers you get. And then you have industry, which is basically just the top tier of VidCon. It's basically for people who want to learn how to make the brand of themselves, so to say. Like, say I've been doing it for quite a while. Well, now I want to brand my merchandise. I want to make myself a brand to these industries, such as like Viacom, Apple, GoPro, or people like in that industry. I want to show them that I'm dedicated to helping them if they help me. One of the seminars that I actually attended was for a GoPro, and how to learn how to use a GoPro and how to use the programs. Well, obviously I'm a GoPro guy because I have a Hero, and I have a 5-session black, and I obviously attended that. And I've had GoPros ever since they first came out, and that's primarily my go-to for everything I do, from vlogging when I'm out and about to when I'm doing reviews. And I don't want to use my computer, which I'm using right now, but if I felt like I wanted to use my GoPro, then I would use that. And I actually talked to one of the guys that was doing the seminar. Don't remember his name. I believe he's like media marketing or something around there. He's actually going to be sending me some free merch, which was kind of cool because I've never had that happen before from anybody that I subscribe to, or even just anyone that I have their stuff. And I just told the guy that I love GoPros. I will always use GoPros. Everything I have is GoPro. Um, so that was kind of cool. That's basically what Creator does. What Creator doesn't allow you to do is it doesn't allow you to do the meet and greets like the Community Pass does. So if you've never attended VidCon and you want to attend VidCon, it's every year in June from the 20th to the 23rd, and it's held in Anaheim, California. And it's really actually from the 19th to the 23rd. What the 19th is a Wednesday, so that's the day you register. That's all that's done is you register, and you get your pass depending on what you're paying for, and this is the pass you get, and then you can kind of meet up with some of your friends, and you can all just kind of gather around, and you can meet new people. I met a bunch of new friends. I met a whole bunch of people that I didn't get a chance to meet last year, and I kind of networked my channel out to them so they can see what my channel is, and I network out to they network their channels to me, and I can kind of see what they do. And it's a really informative convention. It's really cool. I would suggest, if you've never been to it, I will have a link in the description on what VidCon is and what you can expect from it, um, at least from this past year. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've actually have a lot of videos that I have to edit through that. So that's going to be a bit before that gets posted up, but I will be posting it up at least bit by bit. So I'm doing day one. That's basically from the time I left here to when I got down there, and in between there. And then the first day of VidCon is kind of that. And then I got day two, and then day three, which I'll kind of sort out from that. But if any of you have been watching, the Lamborghini one that I posted, that was also a short video that I posted when I was down there, because I actually went to the Cheesecake Factory, which is the first time I've actually ever been to one in ever, because we don't have those here in Alaska, and I just happen to have a Lamborghini sitting right there. So I had to videotape it because it's one of those rare occasions where you don't really see those when you're out and about, at least not in Anaheim. Unless you're going to Beverly Hills, even in Newport, you don't see it as much. So I obviously had to do that. So if you have not seen that video, I'll have a link in the description on that. You can take a look at that. Just a short video and kind of like my excitement on that. And while I was down there, I learned a whole bunch of stuff, but I just wanted to show what I've been getting. I also bought one of these because it's California. It's always sunny. So depending on if you have a GoPro, when you're using it, it does tend to make it being bright, so it does tend to make the pictures, the videos a little too bright or oversaturated. I've learned that these are NV filters. These are specifically designed for GoPros, the 5s specifically. So you've got your polarized, your ND8, and then you've got your ND8, I believe it's called gradation. So I'm not really familiar with all of them. I know the polarized is designed to help increase color and saturation and contrast. When you're filming around a lot of places where there's like a lot of sun, or there's a lot of, or where the water's, you're doing it by the water, and you're like on a boat, you GoPro in there, and you get a lot of reflection off the water from the sun. That's designed to polarize. That's designed to kind of fix that up. And then you got your the neutral one, the middle one, which is designed to smooth or soften the video, and it gives it a more cinematic look, so that it looks more evenly colored and not one color. The greens are too overly green or too overly saturated. And then you've got your the bottom one, which is best, that keeps balance between using when you're like out in the camp, when you're out like hiking and whatnot, and you're doing a little bit of video out in the valley, and it's too bright and it's too bright, and then the ground tends to get a little too dark. This is designed to kind of balance that. So I bought this at Best Buy. This was $49.99. Obviously, it depends on where you live. It's probably going to be taxes on top of that. I would highly recommend this if you plan on going to VidCon, because it's going to help out with your videos. they won't be overly bright when you look at them. Then when you have to edit the video, you're gonna have to mess with the color, white balance, and all the exposure. This kind of helps relieve that, makes it a lot easier for you. And then I also bought one of these. This is called a you're gonna have to excuse the light brightening off of the camera. This is a tabletop tripod. It's basically the same as my Jobby. And the reason why I didn't want to get another one of these was because I don't have this piece right here, which the GoPro fits in. I would have to buy another tripod for this, and I didn't want to do that because it would have been a waste of money to buy another one, to get another tripod just for this, when this already comes with a GoPro attachment. So we're going to just do a quick unboxing as well, and I'll just show you basically what it comes with. This is it, tripod. As you can see, it's locked in place. So in order to unlock it, to move it around, there's a little button right there. You push it to the side, and it allows you to move the head around. So we're going to lock that in place, and obviously it folds out, and you can wear it squared on, or I'm sorry, lay it flat on your desktop, and then you can angle it that way. And then it comes with a GoPro attachment. So basically you just screw this on, and I know there's a lot of other vendors out there who make better tabletop ones than this, but again, I'm not using it for DSLR because I already have a GoPro for my GoPro, and it's probably going to use at home, and I already have a stabilizer for my iPhone, so I wouldn't be using this for that. So primarily it's going to be for my other GoPro. As you can see, you just basically stick it in there like that, and then what you do is you take your GoPro, you stick it in, and then you screw this in. Make sure it's nice and tight, not too tight. And then you just angle it how you want it. And then voila, that's how that works. And I'm primarily going to be using this on my desktop. I'll probably take it with me when I'm going on vacation again next year to VidCon. I'll take it with me as well. And I can sit on my desk and do my vlogging that way also, or take it with me and stick it on, like, say, a wall or something, or a flat surface, and then do my vlogging that way. So if any of you are going to be attending VidCon next year or thinking about it, and you see me, just say, hey, what's up, how's it going? I watch your channel, I subscribe to your channel. You're Black Apino, the Apple guy, how's it going? You know, don't be afraid to say hi, because there's a lot of people that I didn't know that were attending it, and I felt kind of shy at first. And then when I actually walked up and said, hey, how's it going? I actually follow your channel. You're cool. I like your content. It makes it a lot easier once you kind of you break through that. So that's primarily what I've been doing for the last week. And I also want to bring up something else. Since I have been doing, I did my last giveaway was for a GoPro, and that was very much well received. I think I'm going to do another giveaway. And oh, sorry, I also forgot. With this with a tripod, you also get you get a piece for your phone. So obviously you can put your phone on this. As you can see, it goes up and down. You can place your phone in it. You can use it for your phone, and it does come with a little case that you can use to store your stuff and go. So yeah, but that's primarily that. I forgot about that. So back to the giveaway. I thought maybe I would do one more giveaway as summer progresses, and I'm thinking the last time I did a giveaway was for a GoPro, and that was the stipulations on that one was once it reached 100 subscribers, then I would randomly pick somebody and give them a GoPro, and I did that. So I'm thinking for this one, I am going to do a giveaway for a external hard drive. This is a Lacy. It won't be a 4 terabyte. The one I'll be giving away is a 1 terabyte, and it's a USB-C or USB 3.0. So basically what it means is that the USB-C is if you're running a Mac, you're going to be running Thunderbolt 3. Then this is just basically USB-C, which is what a Thunderbolt 3 is. You plug it in and connect it that way. Or if you're using a more traditional USB port, which is obviously the 3.0, 3.1, then you can plug it in that way. It'll be for a 1 terabyte Lacy. And I think what I will do for this giveaway is it'll be the same as the last giveaway, but this time I would like to see if I can get my subscriber count up to at least 200. I'm not going to put like a time period on that, but because I will be going on vacation again in July. So perhaps maybe if I can get 200 subscribers by July 22nd, then I will be doing a random drawing for giving one of these away. Now the stipulations again will be the same as the last giveaway, but you're unfortunately cannot send these out overseas because again it would cost more to insure it than it would be for me to buy it, and then having to buy a new one again and then insure it again. It just becomes very expensive. I'm sorry about that, but that's just basically how that is. And then this will be primarily for anybody who subscribes to me who lives in the U.S. And you can't have your channel private. You can subscribe, yes, I know you subscribe because the account will go up, but without me knowing who the person is that subscribed, that really isn't going to help you, and it can't really help me, because if I somehow manage to pick your channel, or if I somehow manage to pick that number, then I won't know who it is because the channel is private. So in order for you to be eligible for this giveaway, your channel is going to have to be unblocked. You're going to have to have it public, and that's just how that's going to have to be. So again, for this giveaway, by the 22nd, I'm hoping to get at least 215 subscribers, at least, for this. You can't have your channel private. It has to be public. That way I can know that you are a subscriber and not just someone who's just adding numbers to their list. That way it helps me, and that way it helps you. And then you can also learn from, learn from my videos as far as what I have and what you can do. And that's pretty much it. So again, I will have a link in my description as to what VidCon is and what it's all about. So if you're not familiar with that, I'll have a link in that, as well as a link for that Lambo video that I did. And again, for the giveaway, 215 subscribers by July 22nd, or at least somewhere around in that area. And then I'll do the giveaway. But again, you have to be a US subscriber. I can't afford to ship it overseas because it's just going to cost too much. And then there's the time between when I send it to when you get it. It could take a while, and I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that to be, something happened to it and you lose it, or it gets lost and I have to resend you a new one. That can be expensive. And you can't have your channel private. It has to be public. That way, if I randomly pick you, I won't have just a number, but then not know who the number belongs to, because I've got like 250 subscribers, and say maybe number 93 subscribed, but it's a private, private channel, and I can't give it to him, so I have to redo the drawing in order to get somebody whose channel is public. So please make your channel public. That way, if you want to be eligible for this and you're a US subscriber, that when I pick the number randomly and your channel picks up, then I will DM you on YouTube, or you can private message me on my Instagram, which I will have in my link as well, and that way I can get this to you. So again, this is Black Apino, the Apple Guy. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and take a look at my rest of my videos, and have a good day.